Jake draw. Let's watch Jake draw. Let's draw.
Hello everyone, this is Manu Nicholas Jacob. There has been a popular demand to see a character being created from start to finish. So we are going to be doing that today. Let's get into the video right now.
Hi, today let's create one of the most memorable comic book heroes of all time, Spider-Man. Aren't you excited? So let's begin. I've drawn the gesture drawings. Now I'm getting into a little better pencil drawing just to flesh out the musculature, the pose, the torso. I've drawn the web. Now I've drawn the large spidey eyes, and I'm drawing the web pattern which forms a part of his costume. The penciling is done. Now I am fleshing out the pencil a little better. Now that is done, let's get into the inking of the character by using a tapered brush. Don't worry about those extras which are coming out of the character. That can be erased out later. Did you know that Spider-Man was created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, and he first appeared in comic books in 1962? He wasn't actually going to be a character based on a spider. Stan Lee actually wanted to base a comic book hero on a fly or insect, but he decided on a spider later. Did you know that Spider-Man's web dissolves within an hour, but is strong enough to hold the Hulk? The Spider-Man is actually the former President Obama's favorite superhero character. As you can see, the inking is being done. The outside of the character is drawn with a thick line, and the inside I used a thinner line. Now I'm doing the soles of his boots. It's a very complex character. The inking is done and the color palette is in place. Basically, the color is essentially red and blue. It's a very classic combination. I'm using a darker tone of the color red, from which I will build on the lighter shades. The red is done and the blue is also done. For the webbing, I used a light grey. The base color is laid out. And I'm doing the shades, the shadows for the red. I'm imagining the light coming from the top right side. This seems to be the favorite position of the lighting as far as many of comic art is concerned. So now the highlights are being applied. A warm reddish tone is shown on the character, and further highlight is also being added. I have to be careful to bring out the small details, the depressions, the indentations, all those things. So far, it's coming out fine. I've added a dark background to it, a bluish grayish background, and now I'm doing the beveling of his soles of his feet. There's a lot of grooves and dents in the costume, which all has to be captured. Now I'm shading the blue areas of his costume, adding the highlights and the shadows. I'm adding some of the lighting source just to bring out the character some more. The Spidey is completely inked and colored and shaded. Now I have gone ahead and shaded the black outlines into darker reds and blues. I wanted Spider-Man to stand out some more, so I have shone a blue light from the left side and a warm tone from the right side. I am zooming in a bit closer so that you can see more details on the character. I thoroughly enjoyed drawing Spider-Man. I hope you enjoyed watching it being created. Until we meet again in another episode, this is Jake signing off. Have a great day.
Well, that's all we have time for right now. Anyway, so that's the end of the video. Take care and do art.
Want to draw like Jake? Visit aeonart.com. If you would like Jake to draw for you, visit sonaandjacob.com.